Good morning, boys and girls. How are you doing? Are you ready for your math lesson of the day? I hope you are, and I know you are ready to continue learning how to add. Today, boys and girls, you're going to need a little piece of paper like this, about this big, an index card size. It doesn't have to be exactly an index card, but just a little paper so it will cover your parts of the paper that I need it to cover. So please stop the video and you will go and get a paper about this big, okay? Thank you so much. We are going to talk about estimate. I know that you know how to estimate means that it's a guess, right? You're guessing when you see certain amount of things. Remember we did this in class? I covered it, I would show it to you, I'd cover it, uncover it, and I'd say, how many do you think there are? Remember? And you would say, oh, there are 10, Mrs. Martinez, or there are 5 in whatever we would see in the tray or in a bag. Remember that I went ahead and talked about this? Well, it's okay if you don't remember. I will go over it again today. Okay? So I hope you have your little paper with you. We are also today going to be on, let's see, this is 11.9. So on your paper on the top, it should say 11.9. Okay? And so today I am going to hold up, first of all, so we can practice estimating. That means you're going to guess. You're not going to really know what it is until we count them. Okay, until we count them at the end, then you'll say, oh, well, I estimated almost the right number. So let me shake these little cubes up in here, these connecting cubes, and I'm going to show them to you quickly. Ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to close my hand, and then you are going to guess, right? How many do you think were in my hand that I showed you? Are you ready? Again, here it goes. All right, that's it. Okay, so now you are going to tell yourself in your brain, or if someone's in the room with you, you're going to say, I think there are 3 connecting cubes in Miss Martina's hand. You can say any number. You could just guess, because that's what an estimate means. You're going to guess how many you think that you saw in my hand. All right? Okay, did you guess already? Okay, shout out a number. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. So now let's see how many there really are in my hand. All right, here we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of you said 4? Maybe some of you said 4. If you did, that's a good guess. If you didn't, if you said more than 4 or less than 4, then that's okay too, because we are guessing. That's what estimation means. You're estimating, right? Now I'm going to do that one more time. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to hold them up. Here we go. Okay, again, ready? All right, I only did that quickly so you can estimate how many that I showed you. How many do you think there were? Did some of you say 2? Oh, you were right. There were 2, right? There's 2 of them. But if you said 1 or if you said 3, it doesn't matter because you are estimating. It means that you guessed. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today with our paper. We're going to guess how many. Well, we're gonna be working with little crackers, and on the paper you're gonna guess how many crackers you see. So you could just try and do your best to play along with me and just try and guess how many crackers there are. But if it's really tempting for you to peek, then I understand. But the fun part of it is that you're guessing how many there are. So take your little card, your little index card, and you're going to cover all of the crackers on that top row. Cover them up, all those little yellow crackers. You see that color? Cover them up with your index card, and you're going to cover them like this. I'm going to show you. You see? You're covering them up, and when I count to 3, you're going to lift them up, and I'm going to count to 5, and then you are going to guess how many there that you saw and you're going to put that number on the top right-hand corner right here where I'm going to circle in red. You are going to put it right here, a guess number. So you cover those up, and then I'm going to uncover them for 5 seconds, count to 5, and then tell me how many you think are under that index card. Okay, cover them up. Ready? And you are going to lift them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cover it up. How many crackers do you think there were on all of these together? Put it right here. I thought there was about 8. So I'm going to write 8. I estimated. It's a guess how many there are. So once you write that number first, then we can work on the problem. So now let's go. Let's go ahead and look at the actual amount there are, okay? The actual amount. So let's count. There are 1, 2 over here, and you're putting 2 here. You're tracing it. And then you are going to count how many are over on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here are 5. So now you're able to actually count how many there are together and put the real amount here, down here, after the equal sign. Remember, this is the plus symbol, this is the equal. That means that you're adding, all right? So 2 plus 5 equals 7. I guessed 8 of them. You see how I guessed 8? So I was pretty close, right? I just looked at a glance really quickly. So now bring your index card and cover all of these right here. All of these that I'm putting in a box. Cover it with your index card quickly. All right, did you cover them up? Don't look at them. Okay, when I count to 3, lift them up and you get to look at them for 5 seconds. Ready? Pick up your card and count and kind of look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now lay that back down. Lay your card back down and cover them. Cover them. Okay. And then how many did you guess there are? I will guess 7. I will guess 7. So that's where you're putting your guess, where it says estimate. So under here, where I'm going to circle in green, that says estimate, estimate. That means you're guessing how many you saw in those 5 seconds that you uncovered your crackers. Now let's go back and see how many there actually are. So on this side, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are there? 5. So you're going to put 5 under here. And how many are over here? 1, 2, 3. So you're writing a 3 under there. Okay. Now we are going to count them all together. Are you guys with me? We're counting them all together to get the right amount, the actual amount. Okay, here we go. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5 and 3 more equals how many altogether? 8. So you're going to put an 8 right here, the answer. So I guessed, right? I guessed 7. That's an estimate. But when we counted them all together, the actual answer altogether is 8. So I was off by 1 number, okay, by 1 cracker. Okay, let's go on. Cover your crackers, all of your crackers for number 3. All of those animal crackers, cover them up with the index card that you have, or the card, the paper. And then when I count to 3, lift it up and look at the animal crackers for 5 seconds. Okay, I'm going to count to 3. Don't lift them up yet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, uncover it and look at it quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cover it up. How many crackers do you think you see in this area altogether? Remember, how many did you think you saw? Well, I'm going to guess 9. Okay, I'm gonna guess 9 here. That's my guess, okay? Now we're gonna actually count them together. So let's see how many there are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you count with me? There are 5 crackers on that side, and we're gonna put a number 5 here. Now we're going to count the other side of the crackers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? 4. Now we're going to count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my goodness. Guess what, boys and girls? Miss Martinez guessed 9, and there was actually 9. I got that one right. But the other ones, did you notice that these two answers right here, these two answers right here are different because I guessed them. I guessed a different number. I estimated a different number, right? But it doesn't mean that you did the paper incorrectly. It means you are doing what you need to do, which is guess, right? And sometimes when you guess, you're not correct, right? You're estimating in this case. All right, so go ahead and flippity floppity. Now on this paper here, you're gonna do the same thing. How many animals, go ahead and take your little paper or your card, cover the animals all together. Okay, cover them. And now when I count to 3, you're gonna lift your paper and you're gonna look at the animals that are at the top and guess how many there are. Okay, cover it up and then lift up your paper, lift up your little paper, okay? And then you are going to take it off and look at it right away. Ready? Go. Guess how many there are. And write, how many do you think? Is there 10? I'm gonna guess, let's see, I'm gonna guess 10. So I'm going to guess 10, okay? This is what I'm doing. I covered it up, right? I covered up the little papers, right? With the paper, I'm sorry, I covered up all of this with the paper. And then I lifted it up and looked at it quickly. I put my estimated amount that I think I saw. And now we're gonna actually count how many there are. So we're going to go with how many monkeys you see here. I see 3 monkeys. 1, 2, 3. Do you see the monkeys there? So you're gonna write 3 right here, 3 monkeys right there. We're making number sentences, right? And these are facts. They're number facts. And now how many of the beautiful flamingos do you see on the other side? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see 6 here, right? So you see 3 monkeys and 6 flamingos. I think they're flamingos. Or maybe they're, yeah, they are flamingos. So how many monkeys plus flamingos you see all together? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many animals all together? 9. Look, I guessed 10, but the actual amount, there was 9. So you could guess differently. Put your little paper over the 2. You see where the problem number 2 is? You're going to put it over this red. You see that? That red, the shadowing that I just made. I put a square, a rectangle around those 2 pictures. Cover the pictures with your paper. And then when I count to 3, you're gonna lift it and look quickly. 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. Guess how many you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, put it down. And then guess how many you see. I'm going to guess 8. I'm going to guess that I saw 8 animals altogether. But now we are going to, you can go ahead and write your estimate right there, that your number, how many you think you saw. and then we're going to actually count them. So here we go. Did you write down your estimate number? You're writing it, what you guess you saw, okay? And then now we are going to actually solve the problem. We're going to see how many hippos do you see there? One. And then now you see a flock of those ducks, right? Or geese. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 here. So altogether, how many animals do you see? 1 plus 8 equals 9, because you could switch this and say 8 and 1 more is 9. You could reverse the numbers to say the bigger number first. You can say 8 and 1 more is 9. So I guessed, boys and girls, remember I estimated 8, but the actual number amount of animals there are is 9, right? So you're guessing. Now the last one, number 3, where the elephant and fish are, cover with your paper, cover this, all of this picture, and then I will count to 3 and you lift it for 5 seconds, and then you will look at it and then put it back down again, the little paper. 1, 2, 3, flip it up and look at the animals and guess how many there are. Okay, so just like I said, put it back down, and remember, don't worry. Just write a number of what you think, how many there are. I guessed 7. I'm writing 7 as my estimate. And now I'm actually going to count the animals. So take off the paper and we will look at it. So there are how many elephants here? 2. Up, slant down, and walk across. There are 2. And now how many fish are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 fish. So now we have to add it. We have to add 2 plus 7. So let's go ahead and add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 plus 7 equals 9. Right, boys and girls? Now I can tell, see, I guessed 7, but it's actually, there are actually 9 animals altogether. Okay, so if I went too fast, please go ahead and rewind the video, and you could do this along with me again. I tried to go slower. I'm sorry if I'm still doing this too fast, but just remember, the thing that you need to do is you're going to guess, you're going to estimate, boys and girls, estimate. And don't worry if you are not understanding fully this paper. It's okay. You're going to be fine. We are going a little bit ahead, and I'm teaching you about estimating, but don't worry. It's okay if you guys don't understand it. I hope that you can call me if I need to explain it to you, or you could rewind the video, whatever you need. I am here for you to help explain the paper and what we did. But I'm sure you all did a great job. And I miss you so much, and I will talk to you soon in your reading groups. And remember to keep doing IXL, and you are going to listen to my phonics next, right? Okay. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye. Have a great day.